friends, it's Miss Bennett, and today we're going to keep working in our long ago and today packets. So please go into your blue folder and find your long ago and today packet with all the pictures and the two boxes. Since we ripped off our school page, it should say technology with the capital T at the top, and long ago and today. So go ahead and find this packet in your blue folder. Okay friends, for today's past to present research, we are going to be learning about technology. So we need to find this page. It should just be the first one in your packet, and we're going to rip it off, just the one page, rip it off of the packet. And then we only need this page, so put the rest of those pages back in your blue folder. Now our first step, like always, is going to be to write our name at the top. So go ahead and write your name in a pencil. And then you need to get out your yellow coloring tool. You can use a marker or a crayon or a colored pencil, or if you have a highlighter, you can use that. But we need a yellow tool to help us highlight some important information in this paragraph that will help us with our picture sort. So let's get started reading once you have that tool ready to go. And make sure that your paper looks like mine. So everything that I color in, you should also color. So let's get started. It says, technology has changed a lot over the years. Long ago, telephones called candlestick phones were used. They were tall and skinny. I'm going to highlight a lot of that line. I'm going to highlight candlestick phones were used, and they were tall and skinny. Then there were phones called wall phones. I'll highlight wall phones. Now we have cell phones that go with us wherever we go. Long ago, music was played on a gramophone. I'm going to highlight that. Music was played on a gramophone. It was not easy to carry. Now we have the iPod. It is easy to carry around. Long ago, televisions were heavy and small. I'll highlight televisions were heavy and small. Now they are light and very large. Okay, so we're done learning some things about long ago. Now make sure that your paper looks just like mine. I'll go back over the things that I highlighted. I highlighted candlestick phones were used. They were tall and skinny. I highlighted wall phones. I highlighted music was played on a gramophone, and televisions were heavy and small. So you can pause if you need to, but make sure that your paper looks just like mine. Also, if you would like to pause your video for a few minutes and color in all of these pictures, you may go ahead and do so before we cut them out. Okay friends, if you have colored all of your pictures in, it's time to go ahead and cut them out carefully with your scissors. And some of these things might look a little different from even what you're used to now, but just make sure that you listen carefully while we sort them, and I will tell you where they all need to go. So go ahead and cut these out very carefully, and then we'll get started sorting them. All right, you can pause if you need more time to finish cutting out your pictures, but I'm going to get started sorting them. And remember to listen very carefully. And I have my glue stick out and ready to go. And the first thing that I'm going to look at is what we read in our paragraph where it talked about phones. It said, long ago, telephones called candlestick phones were used. And that is what this looks like. This is a candlestick phone. So we know that this comes from long ago. So we need to glue it down over here on the part that says long ago. And we know that now we have cell phones. And this might look a little different from the cell phone that you're used to, but this is the picture of the cell phone that we need to glue down where it says today. So put some glue and glue down your cell phone. All right, Next, it talked about music. Music was played on a gramophone. Now might be something that you don't know what it is and you've never heard of it, but this is a gramophone. So this is our picture that we need to put in long ago. So put some glue and glue that down. And we know that today we listen to music on the iPod. And this is our picture of the iPod. So let's glue that down where it says today. Then we just have two pictures left. They are both TVs. And it said that long ago, televisions were heavy and small, but today they are light and large. And this one looks smaller and it's probably a lot heavier. So this is our long ago TV. So we will glue it down where it says long ago. And then our very last picture is a TV from today. So we will glue it down where it says today. All right, if your paper looks like mine, then we are all done. First graders, great job.